Well, hello, it's your old mate Dave Spencer, off on another one of our transport adventures, this time down south to High Wycombe. And what shall we see in High Wycombe? Well, of course, we shall see what we shall see. There's usually something of interest here, and I better crack on because we've got a lot to do today, hopefully fitting something else in perhaps as we make our way down to Kent, and we're going to the Detling at the Kent showground. And last year the event was cancelled because it was too wet. I don't know how they're going to do it because it's just done nothing since rain since last year. Anyway, I'll have a chat along the line and or say goodbye when we're over. So ta-ra for now, see you in a bit. Well, it's usually a fair old mix here. Plenty of Arriva first, and of course we get the independents coming in as well. So, and then if we look down there we can see what's about to come in. I think it's the post-rush hour lull now. It's about a few minutes after 8 o'clock. That's a good place to stop. Yeah, so, going to stop in the bus station instead. Cause chaos and confusion there. Too many taxis here for my liking, but always a bit of a hazard, and they're never there when you actually need them. So he's still confused. So he's going to drive. Yeah, he'll drive through the bus station. That's the answer. Yes. Always easier to drive through the bus station. Ooh, the breeze. Well, I was going to tell you at the start there that I didn't. Problems this weekend. We normally would have gone straight down to Kent, and the plan was to film at Canterbury and then Chatham, but there were 40 odd mile-an-hour winds forecasts down in Kent for all morning today, the Friday, and I think both locations there up in the walls at Canterbury and by the bus station in Chatham, very exposed, and it would have been absolutely awful trying to get any footage there. So we looked at the map, found that actually those winds weren't expected everywhere down south, but it was going to be okay here. So what we did is to change our plans a little bit and head on down to High Wycombe, and then we might manage something on the fringes of London then. So we're having a go, Joe. That wind is getting up now though, and apologise for any wind noise, but can't be helped. Usually very friendly here. Nice to see some relatively new buses out and about here. So just the wind that's going to become a little bit of a problem. Oh, come on, lights. Let the buses out. Oh, that's a bit of checking the bus over. Apparently he gave it a boot. This one's a red line. We usually joke about the colours of the ones with red in the name, Red Eagles, Red Line, I don't know, Red Monster or whatever they're all called. There you go, you get a white bus on a red line there. Hey! Quite a busy bus station. It's somewhere I wished I'd have come more in the early days of my photography. I was relatively late, but I switched on to the virtues of my Wycombe, which is a bit like Harlow at the time, Harlow in Essex. The other bit of Essex, really, yeah. The land time forgot. What a place, Harlow. I don't know, in my sort of naivety once upon a time, and never having been there, I thought it would sort of be one of these commuter belt places. Then I went there and saw what you would get. People up north don't really think that there's poverty in the south. And but Harlow's buses, oh, they were marvellous in those days. Absolutely wonderful. All sorts of all sorts. Particularly in the deregulation era, of course. But then that applies, I suppose, to much of the country, isn't it? It lasted quite a long time, deregulation. Things are starting to change again now. Now we seem to be heading into the franchising, sort of quasi-nationalisation. Already Manchester's gone over to its B network. I believe that West Yorkshire and South Yorkshire have also expressed intentions of going over to a franchise basis for its bus service provisions. So all that to yet unfold from the park and ride. Well, I just moved around so that I'm looking more towards back towards the bus station building, so that I can sort of avoid shadowy shots. And then the lighting's changed, the clouds have come back over, and but not for long. So I'm going to stick with this for a minute. sort of lumps of clouds sort of heading across towards the sun, whether they're going to lump together to form a sort of an overcast sky, I don't know. That would do me nicely. I must make sure that wherever else we stop this morning is going to work okay if the sunshine comes out. I was thinking about Uxbridge. That does work in the sun. You sort of limits to where you can stand, but you can do the job. Very changeable. They say high winds expected. It's just light breeze, as much as you call it here. Nothing to worry about. But I didn't fancy the old 40 odd miles an hour down in Kent. So hence our stopover in High Wycombe, once I believe famous for the manufacture of furniture. You can forgive me if I'm wrong. I've sort of got a fancy there that's what it used to be famous for. I don't know what it's famous for now. Being high and not low Wycombe. All we know about that when you come from Pever, Lower Pever, Nether Pever, Pever Superior, Pever Inferior. Oh, it goes on and on and on. Anyway, we cast around looking to see what's happening down the nether reaches of the bus station. Something about the rhythm of a bus station, isn't it? You can tune into it, you know, which buses are coming in, when, where, and what the oddities are. It's almost mesmerising, isn't it? Well, mesmerise those clouds if they don't get together. Come on, we're having a party. All the clouds are invited. Come on, he signalled for you to come out. I don't think he saw the flash. You see the sort of leaves and the flowers coming off of the trees as the breeze picks up. In full sun again. Anyway, it's turned into quite an inspiring visit to High Wycombe, hasn't it? Yeah, we've been able to have a good old chat, put the world to rights. Get a couple of us oldies together now, you've only got to just talk about all this political correctness lark and you know, oh, you could get us going on for years. We didn't have that back in our day. You can't say anything about what we did have in our day because it's all been legislated against. I think actually that's another thing that came out of the pandemic. That British bloke with the scraggy hair, you're not allowed to say his name. It's because of the thingy in Ukraine and that, and you know, the others that used to be USSR and all that. Yeah, but his name alludes to those people. Yeah, he didn't like old people. Oh no, he thought it was a golden opportunity to get a shot of us all. He did his utmost to make it happen. Any trouble is, of course, but they don't think it through, because one day they'll all be old, unless they've popped their clogs before then. As if by magic, I've emerged. Anyway, time to say goodbye. It's been great having you along with us. Manny's just in Marks. We'll all be meeting up and having a nice piece of cake and a cup of coffee. So remember, stay good, stay well, be good, and take care, etc. And we hope we can all meet up soon and try and be kind to other people, because the world is a very difficult place to live in these days. And in the meantime, on behalf of myself and Mandy, God bless, and we'll see you all again soon. Goodbye everybody, goodbye.